Welcome, viewers, to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I'm going to share 3 keys to effective communication that nofap helps to boost. Now, first off is eye contact. Now, always try your best when you are talking to someone to maintain eye contact up to 80 to even 90% of the time. And the trick to do this is to not be creepy and stare intently, but to have a relaxed gaze. A relaxed gaze. Now, don't get intense and then start being starry-eyed, but have a relaxed gaze when you are looking at someone. Then a 80% to 90% ratio of looking at someone would no longer seem intimidating when you have these relaxed eyes when you are looking at them. Now, matchmakers have made use of this principle of eye contact to matchmake people, men and women. So much so that people who have been through these matchmaking sessions, what they call eye gazing parties, whereby for the first few minutes, the only thing that was ever done is that the man and the women would just stare at each other in the eye for that few minutes and say nothing, do nothing else, but just allow their eyes to take in one another. And many a time this creates in them emotions, attraction, like words, like nothing else could. So if you are someone who is seeking to be an effective communicator, you want people to enjoy your company, start experimenting with eye contact, be relaxed, be inviting, and always give people your eye contact. It signifies attention. It signifies that you are listening. Now, it is easy to maintain eye contact while you are listening to someone. The tough one comes when you want to maintain eye contact while talking. It is not easy. Even as I am filming this right now, it would have taken me a conscious effort to look into the camera and to keep speaking, because it is not something that is natural, but it is a skill that you can build up. So the next time you speak to someone, experiment. Try looking at them in the eye when you are speaking, and you will realize that you will hold their attention so much easier when you are focusing on having and maintaining eye contact. The same rules apply: experiment, experiment, and experiment. Now, what I realized is that people with shifty demeanor and shifty eyes, unwilling to look you straight in the eye, I don't care what reason it is. It could be shyness, it could be fear, it could be discomfort, whatever it is. These people never ever give me a good feeling. They just signify to me that this person has a lot of hidden thoughts that the person is too scared or shy to share. And most of the time, I find myself getting suspicious and wary of people with shifty eyes, of people who are unwilling to make direct eye contact. So make sure that you are not part of this group by getting comfortable with maintaining eye contact with anyone and everyone that you meet. Just try it for today and tomorrow. Just take special notice of your eye contact. I would say most people subconsciously, our eye contact is probably very low, 20 to 30% of the time. So experiment with this, and just changing this one factor could revolutionize the way you communicate with people. Now, the second key to effective communication is an open body language. Now, an open body language signifies confidence and directly affects your testosterone and cortisol level, according to a Harvard researcher. I believe her name was Amy Cuddy. She had a TED Talk, so if you just search on YouTube, TED Talk, Amy Cuddy, body language, you should find something. Now, how this is linked to nofap is that nofap increased my sense and willingness to assert myself, and therefore a willingness to assume a more open and free body language. Now, this is huge. When you assume an open body language, it is not so much how people view you. Well, fine, that matters too. But when you assume an open body language, you start to feel better about yourself. You start to feel more stable. You start to feel more confident. And you know how fast? Instantly. But the issue with a lot of us is that we are trapped. Okay, we are trapped in the physiology that we are used to. It could be shallow breathing. It could be slouching over the back. It could be wrapping your body around in ways that close up your body language. Whatever it is, in general, an open body language makes you feel so much more assertive and comfortable, while a closed body language messes you up, especially if you are a man. Now, the last key to effective communication that nofap helps to boost is a deeper voice. Now, a deep voice tends to be more soothing and makes men more likable, more attractive, but most importantly, more authoritative. Now, women tend to have higher voices while men have lower voices, and lower voices are always linked to a person of authority. Now, if you watch Hollywood movies and you perhaps see trailers of perhaps people who have the voice of God, what you will realize is that these voice actors, many a times when described as having the voice of God, has a voice of someone who possesses a voice that's really deep, really soothing, and really authoritative, which is why it is called the voice of God in the first place. And in my own experience, this is one of the most obvious takeaway from me for nofap. Nofap directly makes my voice deeper. It makes me more authoritative. It makes people tend to listen to me when I speak without trying too hard, because my voice naturally attracts people when I speak. So these are the 3 keys for effective communication: eye contact, an open body language, and lastly, a deeper voice, which can be achieved through nofap. Now, I hope you like this video. If you do, like it, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you again.